flanks for an efficient Genji, or just like a hard, like a fairly hard rush from the beginning. So we might see a bit of an over-eager defense that tries to be on the payload from the first second, gets a couple of strategic picks against them, and then for that snowball into the first point. But that we'll see how the defense sets up.
However, for defense, it's more about survival. You don't want to get picked off. You don't want to lose anybody, and you also want to use your ultimates smartly as much as you can. You do not want to waste your ultimates unnecessary, unless if you really have to. Because the attackers, what they want to do is they want to bait the defense ultimates as much as they can, so then they can get the real push going. And
the real deal.
Exactly, and now we will see how it will go. It's pretty much dependent on, for defense it's basically survival and ultimate management, and for the attackers it's all about baiting those ultimates or trying
to the map, and we'll see. I've been kind of excited to see what the teams decide to go for. We see the Lucio. Oh, and Ana. It might just be preliminary, but I'm kind of excited to see. I would like to see some Ana.
Actually, Ana is pretty good on attack. Like, she might not be good as Zenyatta, like a must pick because of 50% on Discord Orb. However, her ultimates on attack can make you win team fights rather easily, almost like a guarantee. Especially if you're facing a team that's not enough coordinated, or even if they are, you can just overwhelm them with your Ana ultimate on a Genji Blade or Reinhardt and win the team fight and get through the choke point. However,
Absolutely.
They decided to pick Junkrat again. I'm rather surprised.
On the defense, with the same guy who played Junkrat earlier. So I think I would imagine that he just has a preference for that character and sort of feels comfortable in that.
That is true. However, Junkrat. My apologies.
Well, I think we're in agreement there. I think the Junkrat just is not. It will probably not be efficient here. I think he's going to try and lay a little bait. See if you can get a flanker with it, but
that is true.
I mean, as an anti-flanker, you would. I mean, McCree is just a billion times better.
Exactly. Here, McCree would be much better on defense because if they have a Genji jumping on your backline, you can just stun and protect your teammates rather easily. However, they also have a Zarya, which can shield the supports away from Genji to make them survive. And Junkrat is also pretty solid on this first choke point, so if they are able not to get into teamfights, they should be able to hold it for quite long amounts of time.
But Junkrat is not. I mean, what he's doing something I don't really like. He's staying on the low ground instead of being up on the right flank, poking down grenades on the team.
That is probably because he's afraid to get picked off if he would position himself anywhere else. Unless if he's with the team behind the Reinhardt shield that they do not have, of course. That's why he probably had to be in such positioning.
So now we see the Ana is staying a bit back, trying to keep support on her team. The Genji is doing work on the left flank, trying to take down the Zenyatta. Great pick for the attackers, and keeps the pressure on towards the Lucio. The Genji really wants to take out them supports, or the Junkrat gets the Lucio, which is an amazing pick again for the attackers. And they have a solid grip on the first point now.
Exactly. The problem with the defending team was they were also split up. Like you could see, some of them were on the right side by the stairs, and the other team was in the apartments, in the buildings. And because they were split off, it was very easy for Genji to get picks and just snowball into an advantage.
Absolutely.
And also, by not having a Reinhardt on defense, it's rather hard because now they're fighting in the open space in this part of the map, and they don't have cover. They don't have a reliable cover shield. And they're taking damage.
Squeakle is going in with the blade and Ana boost. They expect to see him get some picks, but the defenders have wisened up. Only gets the soldier that time, but he gets the space. They get some meters to move freely up there, so it wasn't entirely. It was 2 ults, but I feel like it wasn't entirely wasted.
Exactly, but the problem is the same again with defending team. They are split up, kind of.
Yeah, you're entirely right. They're also like they're trickling back. The offensive, Diva ult high and mighty does not.
She actually picked. No, she picked Zarya.
Oh, did it Zarya? Oh wow, that's kind of interesting. Cool.
It's pretty nice. Now the attackers have to push back. They will just regroup. They have a Reinhardt ultimate and Ana pretty soon as well. And also, as you can see, they have Zarya, but they probably will only blow 1 or 2 ultimates. They don't wanna blow too much because they wanna just. On the next point, they will probably like use them. But
Oh, there we
will
go.
see.
The Ana ult. Oh no, the shield was up and the hammer is wasted. And
Alright,
the toilet
so-
is up. Oh, that's a good toilet. Managed to separate the team, but unfortunately it did not lead to any picks. There was a lack of a follow-up because the Reinhardt was busy being the wedge in their team, but it still it gives them meters.
Exactly, but the D.Va blocked quite some of the damage, and the attackers still got some meters, but they lost quite many players, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're seeing but now the McCree and the Lucio are back in the team, so it seems like that foothold was gained for the better. Now the D.Va is trying to challenge inside the attackers. I don't think I like this move. She's gonna lose her mech, and thankfully she gets out, but it loses a bit of presence for the defenders.
Exactly. Now they're
Elder
going in.
goes down, and the Ana ult is up again inside the toilet, and this is gonna be the Zenny ult there. I don't think I like it.
I can explain the problem what I saw here. Basically, because D.Va was in the front line, Zarya got an easy, fast ultimate. Duber's sync got really quick another Graviton Surge in a row, basically, and that's what made them be able to push. Even with Zenyatta ult, it was not enough, and it was kind of wasted, that is true.
But yeah, absolutely, go ahead.
And now, because there's no Zenyatta ulti, Genji can just go in and sweep them up, as you can see.
Absolutely have fun. I also don't really like this. I mean, I think that D.Va should have been gone off earlier.
Exactly. The Reinhardt pick really makes sense because they're in open space and they need cover with Reinhardt shield, and it's smart to switch something away for Reinhardt. However, by not having a Zarya along, it makes it quite hard. Like Reinhardt and D.Va don't have really good synergy together.
Okay, the Rogue Dick is going in with the Ana charge. Gets a pick on the soldier. He probably get this Reinhardt as well. Yes, get 2 picks on that. The attackers are looking really good for the last 5 meters. The Junkrat gets slept. The hammer goes down, takes down 2 support and the Junkrat. This is not. This looks like the nail in the coffin for this.
Actually, it's still possible for the defenders to regroup. If they regroup as 6, they could contest the payload.
They have a Lucio ult that might prove, but the D.Va gets taken out, and it looks like the soldier might get picked as well. He's exposed in the backline there. There we go. The Zenny ult is up, which is great for the defenders. Okay, they might hold. I agree. They might just hold this.
They will hold Lucio ult because Zarya has Graviton. They probably expect it, and she does pretty soon.
Oh, the Reinhardt this game with the Ana has been just like a massive presence.
Yeah, like I said, if the enemy team is not ready to focus down the Reinhardt or to stop him from whatever he's doing, then you're gonna have a bad time when he's nano boosted.
Absolutely.
The attackers did absolutely splendidly. However, the defenders team should probably swap certain picks a bit earlier, especially by having a Reinhardt much earlier on, if not from the start.
I think a switch off the D.Va and off the Junkrat there might have been good for them. I think that might have
did it earlier, yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, what is the time? 5 minutes and 35. This is beatable. However,
it is.
However, they must get the push at start, especially the choke point. The first choke point, they have to push through really fast to make it up, because the other choke points are much easier than the first one for attackers to get through. But however, the defenders are pretty strong and they have pretty good picks so far. Like Reinhardt,
so far
Zarya,
it's correct, yeah.
And McCree.
The Mei!
Mei is like not really popular, that is true. Maybe it's not a real pick. Let's see if he actually locks it in.
Yeah.
They're deciding to play
looks
with
like it, yeah.
They're deciding to play with Ana again. Well,
interesting. Well, I'm not too excited about the defenders team here, I gotta say. I think the Ana and the Mei picks they're a bit wonky.
I think they're maybe getting a bit overconfident, and that's why maybe they pick such heroes, because they're very confident they can win the fights. However, decent Mei, like if this Mei player is really good, he can pretty much wall them off here at the first choke point under the bridge with his ice wall, which makes it rather effective, or by the right side on the stairs.
Absolutely. And I've seen some absolutely nasty Mei players with the right click getting the headshots in they're just massive presence. But yeah, I'm not gonna judge it until I see how it performs.
I think it has a pretty good shot because of the attackers team have as soldier, like if they had a McCree, it would be much more reliable. And also, as a McCree with the latest patch, you're able to actually kill a Mei in a stun by just like stun a right-click combo, which is fan of the hammer,
Yeah.
to get a guaranteed kill. However, this time they have the Reinhardt shield. However, I mean the defenders do have it, but the positioning is a bit weird. He should probably be on the higher ground along with
Absolutely.
Soldier and the rest.
Absolutely, I really like the monkey pick for the attackers. I think that's a smart choice for them.
Monkey pick is really good, but it becomes slightly weaker when you do not have a Zarya shielding it, because shield also
That
removes
is
this
very
corridor.
true. Yeah. That's absolutely true.
The monkey's trying to flank a bit, however, it doesn't look like it's working much.
He's splitting up the team a bit. Oh, the Mei wall coming up, and it will probably get lead to
And
that
they
Reinhardt
get
getting
taken
taken down. And the monkey gets taken down, and then the defenders have to back down.
Exactly, like I said, the ice
The
wall.
attackers, sorry, attackers.
Yes, of course. Like I said, the ice wall behind the bridge, below the bridge, makes it's really effective here, and it can basically shut off, or like you can get pickoffs quite easily by blocking one player in.
There's Wheel trying desperately to get up. It does not succeeded so far and gets just taken down.
The monkey's trying to flank Winston. He's going behind, along with Junkrat, I think, or no? Yeah, actually, Junkrat is going to flank as well. He just jumped over the wall. Pretty interesting.
I like that. And with the Zenyatta in to support the flankers, this might be a successful attack. With a hammer coming down from Rodic, getting a successful knockdown. Now it really looks like the attackers will get this first point with the monkey ult going down to smack some bitches around.
Exactly, but Reinhardt managed to stun the defending team, Eldorak, and it was pretty nice stun. He stunned, I think, three of them, which allowed them to win the team fight. And also Junkrat killed himself by accident, I think. At least in the kill feed.
Did he now?
Yes, in the kill feed it showed that he died by itself. It's either like suicide, like fall damage out of the map, or he killed by his own grenade. The monkey jumping in there alone was kinda pointless, especially when you do not have a Zarya shield. You just get instant gib, literally. And this is slightly... Now this is pretty solid Graviton, however...
Oh, the Wheel manages to take out a couple picks.
Exactly. They probably decided to go... The attackers probably decided to go in with the Graviton because of... I mean, my apologies, the defenders. They probably tried to Graviton because they got the pick, but still did not work out, looks like.
So well, the attackers and the defenders have to regroup there. Oh! Now see, this is the first time I've seen something I like with the picks. They've switched into a Reaper to counter that monkey.
Yes, this is much more makes sense. They also have a Roadhog now, which solid. Like you can hook soldiers, Zenyatta, but it really depends.
But the monkey has also been switched off and into the Reaper, hasn't it? For the Reaper on both teams now.
Another great ultimate by Rodic. He managed to stun 2 or 3 of them. Hammer.
Rodic, the Rodic plays a strong Reinhardt. He goes in with the hammer.
He's very aggressive with it.
Yeah.
But he got
taken
killed
down
now.
by Zephyr. Yeah, challenge.
I think there was maybe some kind of miscommunication because the rest of the teammates pulled back. Meanwhile, he went kind of solo ahead. Maybe he got a bit too greedy. Perhaps
that's probably true. The honor overwhelmed him. Now see, we got Zephyr trying to do a flank on the left side, getting challenged by the Tracer in the back line.
I'm really surprised about the Tracer pick. Usually she's not that popular in hybrid or payload maps.
And she's very much a King of the Hill character, at least in the current meta.
She can still work like an assassin if you don't have anybody who plays Genji.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got some ults going off, some defensives, and another great ult from Rogue, getting a charge in and challenging on those tanks, getting picked on them. That's solid play. I mean, if the hammer is on you, you're not gonna have a good day.
Exactly. I think the problem is that Reinhardt Rogue is not getting discorded enough, or the discord is getting removed by Zarya, and he doesn't get shut down easily. And also, they're not playing around his stun. They got punished by getting triple stunned basically 3 times in a row. So they should really think about his ultimate and be slightly more spread. and play around it. The positioning of the defenders is really great when they go high ground. They have so much more control.
Oh, now Rogdik is going to get picked.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He was a bit greedy
He was
by staying
greedy,
down there.
exactly. Yep.
He should probably went for high ground with the rest of the team. It's much easier to hold. However, the payload is pushed quite far. That's why they're probably playing on ground level.
Zeros with the ult a little bit too preemptively. And
Actually,
Icebreaker. Oh, it worked out, yeah.
Yes, the ult actually got Zarya.
Yeah.
The truck somehow.
And there's like an interesting Zenyatta duel in the back here, with Surge ending up being able to take down the opposing. Zenyatta was cool. I love those like character on character duels.
It's fun to watch, but I probably think it's not that.
You're entirely correct. I mean, there's no better thing than playing Reinhardt and it's like facing another Reinhardt in honorable hammer combat. It's that's what this game is all about.
On his Reaper, he got a nice drop on them. Unfortunately, the defenders were not able to hear him teleport up top on the high ground for some reason. And he was able just to sneak through, jump on them, and ultimate, and got nice 2 kills, and along with a 3rd kill.
Oh, the hammer going down, catching
Again.
all of the attackers. However,
Zenyatta ultimate was up, and he was able to negate both of the ultimates, which is very good for attackers, and now they should be able to get the point.
It's quite possible.
Just trying to buy time.
Lucio and McCree. Lucio is working his ass off, and there we go.
What is time? 5:30.
What's the times? Yeah.
No. What was the first? The first attack was 5:33. What is the second one? I'm not sure if they could write.
Let's consult with Spirit, who is the. Oh, we just go to.
Actually, they lost because the first team got much faster, 5 minutes and 30 seconds, while they got in 6 minutes and 31 seconds. So
a full minute.
Exactly. By stopwatch rules, this is over. They do not have to play sudden death whatsoever.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, it seems the.
Well, I think we can get the moderator to take us out.
Yeah, exactly. Here, it seems one team was very coordinated while the other was not enough coordinated. You could tell by great positioning, especially from the Reinhardt. Rogdik was very strong with his ultimate stuns.
Absolutely.
It had really strong impact in many team fights, even if sometimes he got picked off. Fortunately, because
for a little excessive greed in the pursuits.
Exactly.
That's okay. We can allow it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think Rogdik is sitting on something like around a 60 on the rankings.
Let's see. The play is pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, I think he's got. Of his 300 wins, I think a lot of them are on Reinhardt. I think he's played a lot of Reinhardt in competitive.
Yeah, Reinhardt is very sought after hero if you can play in a team environment.
Absolutely.
A good Reinhardt is always welcome.
So I think we're gonna shut off the streams for now, and we'll be back for the next match. Thanks for following. Fuck off.
Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.
Oh, in contrasts. Okay, good.
Is it over?
Oh, well, this is like the awkward thing is I don't think it is over because we did like sitting here talking shit, waiting for Defined and Kata to turn the thing over. Taylor.
Oh, I see. Very well. I see. Will there be any more games tonight, or this is it?
Yeah. There are more games for.
If
tonight.
you need a caster, I would love to do it. It's rather
I
fun.
signed you up for another one already.
Oh,
I just need to remember the team names, unfortunately.
Do you have dual monitors? At least?
Yes, but I'm watching on full screen for maximum FPS. But I can put
I mean, on another screen you could have the match open, the Excel sheet.
That'd be great if I could look at the players and especially